Alrighty, I love Arcwing leveling. It's so much fun. Really though, we're getting pretty close to finishing all the Arcwing stuff. I got the Arcwings themselves all maxed out. And then for the guns, I just need Phaedra, Luxpro Prime, Kuvayanga, Fluctus, and Velocitus. I still need to craft these two. As well as for the Arc Melee, I still need Akusa, Kasos, and Wrathbone. And then obviously over Necromex, I still need to form a Void Rig a few more times, as well as Bone Widow. But I think Necromech leveling is a little bit more chill. You'll just go into a Railjack mission on survival, slay enemies, that's that really. I don't know if it's faster than Arcwing leveling or not, but it's chill. I don't really mind it too much. But for the Arcwing weapons I'm missing, they're all just Red Veil parts. I already have all the new Loka parts and Perrin sequence parts, and obviously I've gotten all the parts up here from these syndicates. It's just I don't really feel like switching to any of these syndicates because that would probably take a while, and it's a little bit unnecessary because really I could just trade for the Red Veil parts. I also still need their weapons, so what, the Recto set, the Ballistica, and Dark Dagger. I already got the Cernos at some point, I don't remember that. I guess someone traded it to me at some point, because I don't think I ever ranked up the Red Veil. I think I've always just been the top 3 above here. But regardless, I think my friend is actually ranking up the Red Veil, so I could just trade with her when she gets enough standing. Plus I still do have some plats, so I could trade if need be. I'm just not too focused on it right now because I still got other stuff to level. In terms of companions, I finished up Nautilus and Verglass earlier and sold them off afterwards because there's no point in keeping them when there's Nautilus Prime and Verglass Prime, which are just better. But the Valpephilas, I got them all maxed out. I do need to guild them though, then level them. Predosites, I got one done, then need to finish the Pharaoh and Vizier. In terms of Kubros and Kavats, I only have one Kavat right now. I always like trying to come up with like silly names for animals. I could not really think of a silly name for this Kavat. I just came up with Sofa because the red texture, I don't know why, it kind of just made me think of a red sofa. And then we got Floofer because he a little big floofy creature. Yep. So what, I have a, what is this? Sahasa Kubro, and this one's a Sunika Kubro. I don't even remember naming this companion Felicia. Might have been when I started the game back in like 2017. But I think there's like 5 or 6 Kubros and 3 Kavats, so gotta still obtain most of them. I think I have a Kubro incubating right now. Let me check. Yeah, I got 14 more hours for that. I think my Compressa should be done here shortly. 56 minutes, yeah, look at that. And then Pride's also building. I decided to build some of these skins because why not? And then I finished up some other leveling stuff. I got Senta leveled up. Yep, there it is, Senta max rank. I gotta say, a lot of the Duveria weapons are actually pretty unique, especially the melees. The 5 melees that you get all have like special heavy attacks, which is pretty cool. I like that. I might build them up later. And what did I rank up earlier? Oh yeah, Wraith, I think, or Wrath, however you say it. Would help if I could type in the box. Yeah, Wrath, max out. Ain't gotta worry about that. Anyway, we'll do more Arcwing leveling stuff. It really has not been actually that bad. I just kind of miss doing ESO at this point, just chilling in there. But I've been on Steel Path actually because Emisha just makes light work of anything Arcwing. Emisha's just dumb. You're basically immortal in it. I go over here to Certus on Mars, and it's been completely fine on Steel Path. I should probably show my weapon loadout actually. For any weapon I'm leveling, I just simply go with when it actually loads this loadout. Got the viral 6060 mods as well as a heat 6060 mod, and then I just run prime dual rounds if I can. You know, it depends if there's a polarity that matches it, but this tends to work pretty well. I mean, for most of the weapons, at least in this Arcwing mission, it's served completely fine. It only takes like 2 or 3 runs to max out an Arc Gun or Arc Melee. I was initially struggling with Arc Melees because I was also leveling the other Arcwings, but as soon as I finished them and got Amisha, it's just been so easy with the melees now. Or any weapon, because 1 just makes you immortal, 2 soaks up damage, 3 makes you immune to status effects, and then 4 does something. I kind of forget what. Oh yeah, like amplifies you kinda or something like that. I don't know, but I just press 4 and 1 and that takes care of the whole mission. Oh yeah, 4 makes it so that whatever damage you take gets converted to energy. That's right. But anyway, today mostly just been all that leveling stuff. In terms of K-Drive, I got all the boards built, but I just need, I think, 3 more parts, which will simply be done in just 1 run of Vent Kid standing farming. I only need 15k more standing. That's what I should say. I've just been getting all the cheapest parts. There's no need to go for any more expensive parts at the moment. Honestly, the K-Drive grind has not been that bad so far. Granted, I have not leveled any boards at at all yet, so I gotta see how that is actually to do. I'll have to see if I can just do it simply through races, or if I'll have to actually just roam around and try to do tricks. Anyway, outside of that, not too much going on for me, just still more Warframe. I do think not think. There is, of course, supposed to be TennoCon later this week. I think it's Friday and Saturday. I'm off Friday, but I do have work Saturday, so I don't think I'll be able to watch all of TennoCon. But regardless, I'll at least get a recap of it, and then probably make a video just talking about my thoughts on it. And outside of that, not much else going on. Sometimes I feel like I'm not really a gamer because all I play in recent times is Warframe. I remember thinking one time, like, am I just done with gaming, or am I burnt out? Like, what's going on? Because I was just not really playing anything at the time, and nothing really interested me. I guess it turned out that I was kind of just burnt out, or really no new games that were come out were good, at least to me. There were just no games that interested me, I should say. There currently are just 2 games on my mind. I mention them every here and there. It's always Ill and The Cube. I'm interested in those 2. I would love to hear more about them, see more for them. I think Ill is coming out later this year. I don't know when The Cube is coming out. There really has not been too much information on it, but I can't wait to have some more games that I actually want to play, because I have plenty of games on my Steam list. There's just nothing that I'm really wanting to play outside of Warframe. I still really do enjoy playing Warframe, but since I lost Destiny 2 basically, because I mean, you guys already know, it's kind of like, well, I'm down a game. Now all I really have is Warframe. At least I want to play it at the moment, and I actually want to make videos on too, of course, even though like right now I'm really just yapping about whatever else. But hey, I enjoy doing that. Regardless, I would still love to have another game to actually that I want to play and to kind of make videos on, even if it's just more yapping stuff like this. I think the worst time in my life was when I was not really playing any games. That was just so depressing, because it's not like I didn't have a desire to play games. There was just nothing that I wanted to play, which I think we've all kind of been there in some way or another, where it's like, yeah, we want to play something, but there's nothing that's really calling us at the moment. And sometimes I wonder if I'm just like simply too cheap, because the last $70 game that I bought was Doom: The Dark Ages. Like, whenever I see a game $70, I'm like, I'll just wait for a sale, unless it's a game that I'm really interested in, which is not too often. I don't know, I just like to save money. I mean, especially in these times, need all the money I can get, really. Plus, I just work at a restaurant right now, so I'm not making absolute bank right now. I just gotta pay off my student loans and save for a new car, because my current car is like 10 years old at this point, kind of falling apart. They don't make them like they used to now, don't they? I guess I could go ahead and mod this out. I gotta say, it's really nice that the claws for all these companions are just already basically have a catalyst installed in them. Just makes it so easy to throw everything on, and pretty much everything fits, no problem. Like, look at that, just so easy. Of course, not everything's maxed out. I probably should max it out at some point. I'm just a loot goblin, IRL and in-game. I like to hoard up on material. Oh yeah, there's also Mesa Heirloom, July 11th. I forgot to mention that. Gonna make a build video a few days before that. Maybe, I don't know, just some point this week. I would just love to be able to come up with a few more, like, silly Mesa builds before then, because I have like one that's kind of interesting. 2 are pretty meta, so to say, and then one's also a little bit more unique. I just like coming up with funny builds that actually work, or unique builds that actually work. Like, I really like my Neutron Star Ureli. Works out pretty well. It really is hard to come up with unique builds that actually work, because so many of Helminth abilities are just not good. A lot of stinkers in there. I guess in terms of just gaming news, I think I've heard that Black Ops 1 and 2, the PlayStation 5 ports, they're going to be coming out like late this month. I gotta kind of wonder why. There hasn't even been like an official announcement on them, right? Like, I don't think Activision has come out and said anything about them. Obviously Microsoft would not, because they're PlayStation 5 ports. Why would Microsoft talk about that? I guess I still am somewhat interested in Modern Warfare 4. I would love to just try out the open beta when that comes around. Probably make a video or 2 on it. I know, yeah, you know, Call of Duty, oh, it sucks, whatnot, but honestly, I do kind of get a scratch for a PvP game here and there, and there's not really many PvP games that I'm interested in right now. Like Marvel Rivals, had my fun with it. Not really too interested in playing it. I think the feeling of a new PvP game is what's the most fun. Like Marvel Rivals, for that first like 2 or 3 months, it was amazing, great. No one even really cared about balance too much. Nowadays, it's like, yeah, it's been a year, people still complain about balance so much. And there's some people that take it way too far and say that, what's his name, Zeong, I think I'm probably butchering that, but there's people that say he needs to be fired, and further than that, they say he needs to be arrested, which is just ridiculous. Like, at the end of the day, remember, it's just a game. I feel like I quit caring about PvP balance years ago. I think it was because of Destiny 2, funny enough. Destiny balance has just been so up and down that really I just got tired of, thinking about it, complaining about it, whatnot. And so many people have different opinions on balance. Balance is very subjective, especially for what's fun. So eventually I got to the point of just saying, I'm fine with any balance. I just want people to be happy with it. Whatever makes the most amount of people happy with, that's what I care about. And really, it's not worth raging over balance, losing your mind over it. If I think balance is garbage and other people really enjoy it, then I don't care. That's worth it. I think people really just get a little bit too heated about balance these days. Like, just take it easy. I know it might be, still a PvP game, but hey, just try to actually enjoy playing it. I think after you go for a bit of just not caring about the balance, you kind of just start to have more fun, actually. Yeah, I can still have my opinions about balance, but I don't really care about any of it. I just try to have fun playing the game. But going back to PvP, I still just kind of want like a fresh new PvP game to dig into. And I mean, yeah, you can trash talk Call of Duty all you want. I still do like the respawn game modes like that, arena shooter, arcade shooter, that type of deal. Really, there's not too much of that right now, because what even are the main PvP games right now? Battlefield, I mean, that's sort of an arcade shooter, kinda ish. It's like really large scale arcade shooter, I guess you could say. Then there's extraction shooters, which I don't care for that. Battle Royale, not for me either. And there's, your Counter-Strike and Valorant, I think part of it was that Call of Duty was actually like my first PvP game, because I started off with Black Ops 2 online, Xbox Live back in 2014, and I just enjoyed it ever since. So hopefully Modern Warfare 4 is good. I'll just kind of gauge off the open beta. But anyway, I think that's all I got to talk about for now. Just got to finish this leveling. I think I have, 4 hours left of a affinity booster, so gotta make the best of that. Anyway, I'll see you all whatever I do next.